Gaurav Bhatia, please respond to Sanjay Jha.
Navika, I will respond to Mr. Sanjay Jha, the suspended Congress leader. But I think, it is more important to today be optimistic. The opposition has gone for a toss. They are perpetually pessimistic. But what has Narendra Modi ji done for a citizen? First, the impossible has been turned into possible. If Mr. Sanjay Jha or any other Congress leader, including Rahul Gandhi, has the courage, then please let the nation know the Constitution of India spoke about Article 370 being temporary. Why could they not abrogate it? Who did it? Narendra Modi ji. UCC Article 44, the Constitution spoke about equality and empowering even the women. Why couldn't they do it in the last 75 years? Ultimately, it is Narendra Modi ji who has made it possible. Third, the Ram Temple coming up at Ayodhya. Is it not a magnificent achievement of the government that through the democratic means have been adopted? And they said the Lord Rama is a fictional character. Now, coming to the economy part, it's the 5th largest economy today in the world, and during the Congress time, it was called the Fragile Five. Is it not correct that today the Indian Stock Exchange is the 4th largest in the world? Is it not right that under Modi ji's dynamic leadership, the 3rd largest manufacturer of automobile is India? Is it not correct the 2nd largest manufacturing country in the world of mobiles is India? Yes, it's correct. And now, let me also tell you how Narendra Modi ji has ensured that the weakest is empowered. Today, Niti Aayog has made it very clear that the poverty level has significantly come down to 5%. But before this, Navika also, the multi-dimensional poverty. In 2014, the number was 29.2%. In 2024, it has come down to 11.3%. 25 crore Indians have been brought out of multi-dimensional poverty. Next is extreme poverty. It is a moment of pride for us that only less than 1% of the population is under the extreme poverty line. So does it not show that there have been changes? There have been. And now to Sanjay Jha, I'll make a rebuttal and a quick one. He spoke about the farmers. Let me tell him, the Swaminathan Commission that was constituted by the UPA gave a report. But that report was not implemented for 6 years. And MSP was not given to the farmers, who ultimately gave 1.5 times the MSP. According to the Swaminathan Commission report, it was Narendra Modi ji, and late Swaminathan ji himself praised the Prime Minister for implementing it. Let me ask him, what about the women reservation? Does he remember that it was passed in the Rajya Sabha in 2010, and then 4 years Sonia Gandhi forgot about it, and ultimately who mustered the courage to get it passed from both houses by a constitutional amendment? Is it not historic? Yes, it is. It is Narendra Modi ji. Now you want to come to Muslims? Sachar Committee report. You could not implement it for 6 years. Yeah. It was thrown to the dustbin. And who has taken care of the Muslims also? The minorities? It is Narendra Modi ji. You talk about the caste survey. I want to ask you, 2011, census was done. Why was the caste census not released? P. Chidambaram said it is not good for the country. And you could not even uplift the deprived OBC, SC, ST section. Now Narendra Modi ji is working for it. And the biggest achievement, Navika, is this. 10 years. No charge of corruption on Narendra Modi ji or his government. And I remember the UPA era when the Prime Minister could not speak a word. Manmohan Singh ji, CWG, 2G, 122 licenses were cancelled. Colgate scam. Robert Vadra, becoming the first corrupt real estate land grabber. Can we ever forget that? No. And that is why I say Narendra Modi ji will win again. These people are rudderless today. They do not have a direction. They do not have a leader.
Quick rebut, Sanjay Jha. Quick rebut, Sanjay Jha.
The confidence of the people.
Before I get in, Varis Pathanji.
Yeah, Navika, when 60% of India's population has to be given free food grains of 5 kilos for 5 years, it is an admission by Narendra Modi's government that India is desperately struggling at its
No, it is
periphery.
not.
Inequality has in fact got even worse. And that is the truth. He talks of corruption. Mr. Bhatia, I hope you should read the CAG reports. They run into an obscene lakhs of crores of corruption in infrastructure projects in India. Number two, on electoral bonds, man, the Supreme Court's Chief Justice has talked about how you have created an opaque system of political funding, which is the source of corruption in this country. I want to ask you a
on
question.
that,
There is
Sanjay Jha, your hypocrisy
No,
is
let
so
me respond
touching.
to
Your
it.
hypocrisy is so
Let me
touching
respond to
because your party or
let me
your
respond to it.
erstwhile party actually got, I think, about 70% of its donations also through that. So when you're questioning the governments that have come to
can I
power,
respond?
then please give up your government in Telangana and in Karnataka, because those were fought on the same donations that came through the same electoral bonds route.